All right. Let's share some love here. So, everyone. All right, we're following this video after the emergency report. It is about the twin flames specific. I want to talk about. Uh, why is that? Why those intense energies happen? What's the reason for? Those energies like to bring the things that they hidden out on the surface. So you want to be happy. The divine use these energies for you. Hi, Nick. Thank you for being here. The divine energies are present, so the truth too comes out on the surface. And because in order to be in that true relationship as the divine designed for you as a twin flame, you have to become the truth from within. You become the truth within your heart. You begin the truth within your soul. You begin the truth within everything. And when you have these intense energies that are present in right now, specifically this dark night of the soul, that waves that are coming, and you don't want to be facing the truth, then you're going against the God's will. And we know that everyone who goes against the God's will, they're gonna get it. I mean, it is what it is. It's not our choice. But hi, Erica. Thank you for being in the chat. And that energy is coming in waves. It's gonna be coming in waves. It's gonna increase. Okay, you'll change over time. But let me tell you, we're gonna have a similar energies until even after October. Whoever's change, that energy is not gonna affect them much. Hi, Margaret. Hi, Brooklyn. Thank you guys for joining in. Share some love, exactly. And mm, this energy is coming into when you begin to be a truth with the divine. The divine, if you really resisting what the dark night of the soul process is, that when you're resisting the divine shuts you down and they reset you. And that is the night of revelations, that what God had for you. During those resets, you either reset yourself or the divine is going to reset you. There's going to be some people who is not going to be affected by this. Okay. It all depends of time to make a correction within the destiny. That's how those energies are. And this energy of corrections within the destiny, they're orchestrated so it can put things in order, so the universe know how to adjust according to the progress that the divine wants for us. I keep telling the people that divine wants to be more happy than you want. But since you have that ego or super ego that we talked about yesterday, that can affect you. And now, since you are in this ego, uh, the dark stuff of the ego comes out on the surface. Now you're angry because they come out on the surface. They come on the surface in you because you can hide this dark stuff inside, outside from everybody around, like pretending like nothing happens. Can't hide from God. Can't hide from the universe. especially you're fighting the universe, things to don't come out outwards, the truth to come out in the real world. And fighting those energies leads to nothing else but getting your karma back, misery, maybe losing job, losing money, losing cars, losing everything, in order to find your soul. Okay, if you're already experiencing losses in the material world, or you have this kind of like all the sudden changes of things, that's what that is, because you are going against the will of the universe, the way that things are orchestrated with the universe. Because now Uranus is in Taurus. Okay, he wants you to perform in the material world, not screwing up in the material world. And these waves of energies, it helps you to become truth from within. You become truth from within. You combine the truth inside of you, inside of your heart, inside of everyone. Then you become truth with in your soul. You become truth with the divine, and you become truth with God. And now you're ready to take in your destiny. Okay. So when I snapped off my roommate, snapped at my roommate yesterday, I was the minor disagreement. Nearly sent me into the dark hole, but I pulled out quickly. Oh wow, Nick! Yeah, we all know about this. We know how that feels, right? You go ahead and be angry at your twin flame, or during this intense energies, and you kind of like, no, 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 no. Divine is coming, is like giving you the finger, and then you're like, okay, okay, all right, just I got the warning, right? Those are the warning signs for. But um, we've been looking at and discovering the things, discussing either things here on this live chat, that you need to look the both side of the coins. It will help you to look at the good side and the bad side and come with your destiny, your good karma and your bad karma, and they help you to go walk in. Uh, yeah, we know how it's been, right, Nick? I know you're laughing. I know you're laughing. I know you're laughing over there. I can laugh too. We all can laugh. I mean, we have to be serious, but at the same time, we're in this road. We're helping each other. CF, hi Shadow, welcome being here. CF messaged me pretty quick and is like, Dio, if you need help, I can help you with the energy. And if you have intense something, because you might gonna get hit. I'm like, yeah, I know. And I explained to him one very rough moment that happened to me during those intense energy. That was a minus 15 Fahrenheit, and I had to sleep in an open window with nothing on me, so I can cool off. I know what's going on with this chilling out. So during these times, if you have experience, let's reconnect. Let's support and transfer those vibes. Let's get this energy transfer. Okay. It is like understanding the bad energy, absorb that energy, but don't absorb it as bad, but look at that energy and convert it to something good. Don't forget about it. The energy is the coin. She possessed the both two sides of the positive and the negative. Okay, but when you unite it within yourself, you get illuminated. That's what you're going through. You're going through this illuminations part. So when you become your true to yourself, you unite from within, you become truth with your true flame. You become a real twin flame. You're not playing any more games with this twin flame part. You're not doing anything else. You become the real twin flame. You develop yourself from within. That's what the divine wants you. Okay? And learn not to be a codependent on the twin flame. If you have strong 5D, or you also have divine energies between you and your twin flame, okay, there's going to be some communications if things that needs to be done. There's going to be some messages during these processes. There's going to be a situations within you. Okay, maybe you feel like they are detached from you. If they're detached from you, they detach from themselves and the divine. There, you have no job to mess with it. Yeah, that's what that warning probably Nick you experiences. Like you try to interfere there, and it's like, nope. But if you try to solve the situations, that could be a different. Don't chase the runner. Big warning here. Don't chase the runner. Now it's revelation time for the runners to understand they run from happiness, from love, from God, from fixing their whole issues. And don't let them build up these negative energies from within you. That's their problem, not yours. Don't take it as yours. You might help them. It's like look divine, or look the real situation, look the real informations. Go study, educate yourself, and then come to me. But before that, don't come with your crap. I don't need that crap. I'm staying in my truth. I have to be truth within me, stay in the truth, stay with the truth within divine. And you do that. This energy that's going to come to you, you're going to feel them, but guess what? They're not going to affect you as much. They will affect you as you're feeling them. Okay? But not going to really do anything bad to you. You ground yourself, you go take a shower, you go out for a walk, you ground yourself. Perfect. TF and I have been a 5D chatting again past few days, much stronger the past few months. Been positive communication though. Good. That's the way it should be, Nick. I know some of the twin flames, that's what they have. They have that positive 5D talk. That is because of preparation of what's coming now. What's coming out of this current moment. And if they decide to choose you, that's their choice. If they decide to go against God and they decide to be whatever they want to do, they're in the hands of God. There, if they don't choose you, they have something with divine, because it is about soul contract. You need to understand the past karma square Saturn is reminding you about soul contracts. That's what this energy is so strong right now. It is like you're going against the current energy of your destiny. You're going against God, and you're going against things that you promise you're going to do, and you're fulfilling promises, not only to the person, but also to me. All right, come over. I'll send you the Holy Spirit. Okay, you need to understand the advocate of all this is the Holy Spirit. Go read John 4:16. It's right there. All right. Heal with Nam. I stopped chasing my TF. We are both same sex. We're in a communication. I just ask her, how are you doing? And she's going through a cancer. I feel disconnected to it right now. Make connections with divine. Brooklyn illumination. Less things, less pull to the flame. Yes, exactly. Illumination leads to the internal peace from within, Brooklyn. Heal with Nam. Yeah. One of the bad parts of all this is if you not cooperate, what's going to happen? And this is when sometimes Some of the twin flames during this energy, specifically had runners in the past during this energies, they get rushed to emergency room. They lose a blood pressure, they're losing tanks, and they don't know what's going on with them. They may be, what was the word uh, for it? Kind of like a loose conscious, and they dropping down, like people get afraid of it, of what's going on. That is in the moments of that the chemistry within the brain, the anger is so much, the resistance is so much that that creates a chemical disbalance within the brain, and then the brain kind of like goes in an emergency shutdown mode because of so much overwhelmed of these energies. Some of the people get sicknesses during this period. So if your twin flame has a cancer from within, most likely it comes in from a toxicity in life. Cancer shows up as a toxic behaviors within family, and usually that's what that is the main energy reason for the cancer that shows up within the people. All the sicknesses that come within you, they come for different parts, different reasons for. So yeah, I'm aware of a few divine masculines, male in the hospital. One with cancer, he knows it's past baggage and requires. Yeah, I know, Nick. Hi, John. Yeah, Shadow. Exactly. You see, that's what we are here for, because we know the information. We're trying to help a lot of people here that they think they can cut corners and they can do things, but can't cut corners with divine and the truth. It doesn't happen. So Skywalker is in the house. May the force be with you. So yeah, and hi, John. Yeah. Shadow, about your wife. Take a look at cancer, where that came from. Does she has a toxic family, toxic traits within her? And hi, Jenny. Thank you for being here. Stupid me, I blame her for getting herself cancer. Yeah. Well, we all learning, Shadow. We're all learning. And don't beat yourself in the head that you did something that you did not know about it. So, for example, I try to beat myself for certain issues, and I did a mistakes because somebody hid the truth in me from me by pretending they told me all the truth, and it wasn't the whole truth. It was just a face mask. So when you have someone who rules the whole family and ruins the balance within the family, and they have issues, dig into the issues more deeply, but try to stay away from actions. Okay. So the person who didn't tell you the truth for it, and they're running from this truth, now it's going to come out and surface for some reason, because you can't hide the truth. But the problem comes in to shine the light that there was a problem to be solved for better life. And a lot of the people don't understand this, Shadow. And don't blame yourself, please. Forgive yourself. Okay. For your wife, if she has a cancer, increase the alkaline foods from within. Plenty of yogurt, but yogurt that has Bulgarian, not because I'm Bulgarian, okay? I'm just forget about this. I'm talking about medically, okay? there is a Bacterica bulgaricus, that it's Bulgaria lactus bacteria, something like that. Um, you can find on some of the stores in United States. Take a look what the life culture is there. If you see Bulgaricus and one more, buy it. But if you see like 4 or 5 different life bacteria for the yogurt, don't buy that one. Buy the one that's got there. That's very specific for. Yeah, the toxic energies, the toxic environment create sicknesses. They come in like a warning signs to work on you. Okay, a lot of the people who are toxic, they have multiple sicknesses. Okay, because they didn't did once, they didn't did they probably damaged many people through their lifetime, and now each pain it's affecting certain things. A lot of people who have a problem with heart, who have a problem with a stomach, with cancers, or for example, if they have STDs, okay, that is because they've been screwing up around. They've been players. They go around and screw so many things. So now that energy, because it was negative energy, is affecting the area of lives. So it is possible to be friends with my twin. Too much sexual energy. Sometimes the sexual energy could be a lust for keeping you chained, John. If that is a intimacy energy, and they love the intimacy, and they make you better your life every day, and they improve in your life. Yeah, but if it's just a lust, or they just come for sexual, just for the physical, and you're not satisfied, and there is a bad feelings afterwards, or they just care only for sex. You got to be mindful about this. All right. So yeah, it's possible to be a friend and to have pure energy, but it won't be complete. You need to understand that with your twin flame, when it's true, everything that it's true, the physical intimacy, the family intimacy, the truth within the family, the truth about love within the heart, the truth within love, with deep inside of the soul, the truth within the divine connections between them, the truth with God. All this, when it becomes a union, that's where the miracles begins to happen. Because if you have your twin flame just for a physical or for a material reasons, or for not this whole union, you're not a true twin flame. You can't become the true twin flame for what you are made of. That's the bottom down. You can be a twin flame that does certain things, does certain situation, does certain stuff, okay, because of incompletion from within you. But when you complete from within you, John, then all of a sudden that completion have two things to happen. You're going to receive blessing from God, but you also can be able to transfer all this to the person you connected with. But they are going to do that. That's a whole another ball game. That's a whole another ball game, because that's the age of Aquarius. You illuminate and evolve on your own, and your example transfer to the other people, so they can do it on their own. Okay, not forcing. A lot of the twin flames tries to force things, try to manipulate, control things. That's gonna stop. That's gonna stop. It's gotta stop. Hands down. Okay. My mother died of cancer at 60. She was toxic as hell. Yeah. I tell you, my mom, she's got probably like maybe all that area right here with pills. I won't say how many sicknesses. I'm stay away from the toxic energy. I do. I forgive her the things, forgive about the stuff, but I have to do my things. Let her work on herself. Brooklyn, can we use the words intimacy? Okay. Just for a good. How you increase your vibrations? I want to talk to you a little bit if looking from within you, if you have lower vibrations, stop using the word hate, begin to use I don't like. Start using the word like in a way that it's not that negative in a way. Okay? Don't use the word problem. Use the word challenge. See how things are from within you. So, for example, don't use the word sex. Try to use the word intimacy. See how the energy from within you is going to change. Okay? Intimacy, it's for the soul. Sex is for the body. So when you begin to change your dictionary from within, you change the vibrations and the meaning and the energies behind the words is changing. So here you are, you're talking different language and higher vibrations. And people like that because you give something else. And the union is possible. The union is possible first when you unite everything from within you, John. And then union is possible if the other person did its work. Or the divine is going to cut the connection, is going to say that person is, I mean, he didn't pass quality assurance, okay? He didn't pass the quality of the things. Just not good product. I mean, it's nothing we can do about it. But John, here's another good product for you. Basically, that will be the story of, we're not going to give you a Lilith that was destined for you. We are going to make Eve for you. Here you go. Do the job for God. You have to populate the earth. You have to create this new world. Okay? That's kind of like will be. Yes, words have different vibrations. Sometimes speak love into my water and then drink. Big bingo right there, right? Metaphors speak. Yeah, because the power of words, it's energy, and the energy comes in there. But sometimes you're gonna get into this low vibes of the energy because energy is there. It's protected by more dark energies, and you probably gonna be entangled from within these energies just because you don't understand them, you don't know it, you never experiencing this, especially when it goes to the toxic energies. You can become, what you surround yourself with, that's what you become. And when you surround yourself with this, then the things are. But if you're a light worker and you surround with this, then all of a sudden there's going to be things that happens to you that you never experienced before in a similar way. Okay, so yeah. John, careful what you ask for. I thought so too. MM. Let it possible to fall in love with other people after meeting your twin. Is it possible? Fall in love, but what kind of love? Is asking this. It is possible to fall in love, but is that the love that was destined for you, or that is the love that you want of your ego? It all depends of the situations, the destiny, karma, soul contracts, and all so on. But before you fall in love, unfall in love with everybody else. Okay, that is the part that you gotta become at 100% love. You don't reach the state of 100% love, blind love. You want to understand what you are made of for this love. I mean, yeah, you can have somebody else instead of your twin. The question is, do you really believe that is your twin? Do you really have the divine and your twin coming together? And do you have a really contract within the soul from within divine? To understand that the current energies are the divine is in charge, not us. So yeah, I love my karmic past twin, but I was still setting. They got cut off by the divine harshly. Yep, that tie for will be cut. Okay, and when a divine decide to cut, they just cut it. They make situations in your life that you have nothing to do with that person anymore. They kind of like, I mean, really force you, and you don't feel energy, you don't feel anything about them. It's just like they never existed, and you're like, what the hell? The divine cleaned the crap out. That's what this is. How can we tell if it's our twin? John, you have same energy and soul with your twin. And you will know that they are your twin by confirmations from others. When they see the same energy fields, you guys are combined together. When there was a energy that is exact the same vibe within the both units. Okay. And Tenny will know if there is a situation when the divine is present there. That right there shows you who is your twin. However, if your twin flame have something from within the basic human relationship issues, or you have a problem with the basic human relationship issues, you bring in those issues within the union. Love can solve them. But if the ego doesn't solve them and doesn't recognize the ego, then the thing's not gonna go well. But the only way you know, and the only thing you know about the twin flame is the connections between you, your twin, and God. Because only you know, your twin know, and God knows. And when those three comes in, it comes formation. But after that, what happens after that, that is a whole another ballgame. Because you can't have this. That comes in, that confirmation comes to your twin flames to show who you are. And God says, well, you guys, let's see what the things will be. But after that, if your traits are a little different, your behaviors are different, they'll come up. Yeah, the universe deals with them. And yeah, that's what happens. Amrit Karhayal, I'm at that point 12 years to my journey, and he'll be scared to take action on Forest, and my kids wanting me to move on and date, but I still feel him. If you hold on to your spiritual connection and you cannot move forward, it's because you hold on to it. If that person doesn't give a damn about you, that person doesn't even call you or tell you or explain something, you hold on to the memory of you had with this person. Okay? Heal that. And if it's meant to be, will be. That shows me that if you hold on to 12 years to that connection, you put your life on hold. You maybe not evolved so much during this period when you put your life on hold. And I'll tell you why, because you put time of feeling this connection and missing the present moment. So take a look from within you and look the things that are more deep, on a more deep level. Amrit, okay? Take a look there. All right, guys. If you have so many questions, I'm here for you. I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna do that astrology gravitational report now. It's 12:30. And can twin flames move on? They can move on, but the guilt on the soul maybe bothers them. And when the guilt on the soul bothers them, then they're losing the light from within. You don't want to see a person like this. I beg you, you don't want to see a person like this. I see someone in Argentina. You do not want to see a person like this. If the situations are not clear within the spiritual soul connection, and the guilt takes over within the soul, everything is dark gray and not pretty. So, do you have an experience with twin flames moving on? Yeah, they move on. But if they have not clear the things, they don't move on. They may be with another partner, maybe they put a face masks on, maybe they have a soulmate. I know someone who they have soulmate that knows that they are in twin flame connection. And guess what? They're not fully happy. Okay? The soulmate is okay and knows that she has a spiritual connection with a twin flame, and they cannot give them everything that they deserve. You call that life or you call that misery? I don't know. It's up to you. But there is some twin flames that move on in life. That is what they call missed opportunities. My roommate, who is also a twin flame, a very good friend of mine, he told me, this is not a twin flames, dear. This is a twin flame stupids because of their ego. They trying to go around, they try to go. If there is no truth within them and God, where do they think they're going? Well, come back again and come back again and come back again. And that's what this is. The people move on, okay? But you can move on to evolve on your own, okay? You can move on your own by single unit. You have the power from within you. If you unite your feminine and masculine energies, you can move on to do your mission. People don't want to do the missions with you. Guess what? They don't want to do the missions with you. I mean, they probably influenced from people or got information or got something else or they hiding something and whatever the issues are, let them be there. That's their choice. Okay. You got to move. You have to move from this and go with the divine. Your primary personality evolution has to be from within divine. Okay. Divine understands when you are ready to evolve and move, and divine has its time to say, it's like, okay, now your twin is ready. They come back and they do everything, You see those runners, when they come back after a certain amount of years, and they coming and they confess everything, and they have this, cry of the soul from within. But some people, because of their ego, they don't do that. And they begin to have the worst thing happens in them. It's called internal death, the guilt within the soul, when the soul begins to really suffer because of the ego. That is when the super ego takes charge over the personality. And now you see this dead spirit within a body that walks around the street and nothing good happens in life. You don't want to see that. But how can we experience intimacy with another if we're in love with somebody else? Exactly, John. There's guilt. That's why people, when they have physical intimacy only, but you can have as many physical intimacy you want. You're not satisfied. Why? What is not satisfied? Your soul. And that's what a lot of the people, they think that the physical intimacy is something. I don't know. Go ahead and look in the statistic how many of the females they really finish during physical intimacy. Figure that out down there, because they're not, there is something in there from within. Why did the man doesn't experience a really physical intimacy with only one partner? Because they don't understand that the physical and spiritual intimacy is two different things. But when you combine them both, oh boy, that is the spiritual intimacy of the twin flames one, and they know, and it's beautiful, and it's okay. It is what it is. Hi, Lisa. I was just about to text the same. Oh, I've tried, doesn't work. Yeah, you're still on the chats, Brooklyn. I'm glad you're so convinced. Um, Brooklyn, I'm still defined feminine, so yeah. I use both energies, divine feminine, divine masculine. Okay, it's all about of the need that needs to be. That both comes in and comes out of me, because I have a Mars and Taurus, and now since all the action happens in Taurus, my Mars is retrograde. The spiritual warrior within shows up. So I'm okay in there. But when the thing comes in Scorpio, like the moon or ascendant is there, it just pounding on me. And that's what CF said, like, do you need a help? Just go on. What I'm no longer twin flame because my twin flame is a flop. I'm no longer allowing your club. No, Brooklyn. Nobody says that. No. Okay. Hi, CF. Thanks for popped in here. No, Brooklyn. We are all here. We all invited here. Don't feel like this. Don't put a blame on your twin, though. Okay. Because if you put a blame on your twin, you're also going to feel blame from within. You're going to attract more blame that way. Okay. I mean, let him go with the good. Don't affect him with the things that happens. It's about you to work with divine, to get illuminated, to be divine purpose in Brooklyn. Okay. That's all about it. Oh God. All right, guys. Well, if you guys have any questions, let me know. So we can do things. By the way, I'm expecting my new desk to arrive today, and I gotta check my messages. No, I don't understand what is your issue, Brooklyn. No response. It's how do we detach? Um, you detach by focus from within, John. You become the warrior from within. You already know that part. You already know that energy from. It's good to detach from your twin if there is some situations. It's very good to look the things from within that you need to work on as your internal growth. The order to detach from this is by removing the focus. What do you focus that what grows? A lot of the people make a mistake to put the twin flame in their primary inside of them. Okay, that primary energy that it's all about my twin, and they forgot themselves. Okay, but when you take him down from that space and you put the divine, now you and your twin are equal from within you. Okay, so you focus on yourself. All right, you focus from within you, you detach, and when you detach, you understand that you detach from codependency. You detach from this codependency of the needs. Okay, there is a need for creation. All right, that is a divine purpose of the twin flames to be together, but don't use your twin flame for material things from within. uh, yes, fall out of ourselves, exactly. We're looking at more the twin flame than us, and all of a sudden it's like, what happened to me? You don't pay attention to yourself. Your primary focus is your twin, and now everything falls apart. Why? Because your twin has to cooperate to build together with you. But guess what? By you focus on them, you forgetting yourself, and now you don't build the things together. You see, the Brooklyn, what is your issue? I don't understand. What do you mean rude as hell? Come on, let's talk about it. Let's solve the issue up here. What do you take? What did you took personal? I'm here. Um, thanks, Nick. Hi, Diana. What about astrology, duo? Could this be with you? Yeah. The connections with all this within the astrology is that is the base energy from within you as gravitations you came here in this world, and that affects a lot because that's how you came as energy. Because when your energy of growth match the energy of the present within the solar system, it matches you. You, the divine, manifest your energy in the world. That's what you were born. Now we kind of like shining the light from within. For and um, this energy that you are as an astrology, John, it is about you to have that base and evolve from to something else. So I didn't say that Brooklyn that you are not welcome here. Maybe during the talk I may pass the information that may be triggering you, and if I was you, I will look from within. So I am here because I'm divine feminine, period. He lost cause to prove it cut off for our connection. I'm here for my own growth and knowledge, not my divine masculine. I can understand that, Brooklyn. Here's I want to give you a little help on this. When the people they begin to have one energy more from within, I'm talking about personally. We're not talking about your counterpart. Talking about from within. A lot of the twin flames begin to understand when they are waking, if they are divine feminine, they have to become more divine masculine, and the other way around. If they are a divine masculine, they begin to learn the divine feminine. For example, I was so much divine masculine in me before awakening, it was just unbearable. I was the man in the house. But after awakening, I become so much feminine, it was not even real. So my issue is people telling me why I'm here, and I'm here because I choose to. Apparently, that's it's an issue. Look from within you, Brooklyn. Um, we all here to sharing experience. I know that the energies are intense now, and we have tendency to trip over, affect over. There is a lot of energies that goes right now. That I mean, right now the way I look, it's the energy is increasing now. We're all feeling it, that intense energies. I know you guys feeling it in the room. So you're not an issue that should be here, not at all. And let me tell you, I'm giving you so much love and respect. Okay, so much love and respect. And um, and let's pick in the love up here. When you awakened Dio and turned into your feminine side, how did your ex react? Diana, let me tell you something. My ex-wife went out nuts. She was like, I don't understand how this divine connection turned into a person that I always dream of. I mean, I was able to I was able to understand the feminine side. I was able to understand the kids. I was cooking, I was cleaning, I was doing carpeting, take care of the house. I was able to multitasking, which is usually that's what the feminine energy does. Take care of the kids, take care of everything, and everything is in order. At the same time, I was a masculine within me. She freaked out basically when I was awakening. It was like this. I was able to come back from home because she hasn't cooked. I cooked. I was able to put the dishes, to wash the dishes. I was able to go out shopping quickly and faster because I was using the feminine and masculine energies at the same time. And my ex went out nuts, but the thing already passed the limit. I was in love with the person who wake me up. To me, I have no connections, no feeling, no desire even for physical. And that's why when the connection is severe within the energy, within the soul, you don't have desire for a physical contact because you're awakened to this right now. Oh, hey, Lisa, thank you. Thank you for the 1111. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Did she turn to her masculine side? She got aggravated on me that even she went to this narcissistic energy that can you come to fix my computer? I'm like, okay, I'll come and fix your computer. Wasn't about a computer. It came to the point that she grabbed me physically and pulls me up. I'm like, stay away from me. because she create all this scandal of how come I abandoned her, how come I changed so much and I don't love her right now, and I've been married to her, and so on and so on. And like, listen, just left up my hands and like, don't touch me physically. I came to fix your computer, not for a shit. Have a good day. I'm going home. And I walked away. Uh, so, um, so, okay, Brooklyn. Thank you. Hopefully, the issue is gonna be fixed. Nix, thanks. I'm not an issue to me. I'm a trigger that need to be addressed, though. I have to deal with quite a few myself lately. No disrespects. Exactly. Uh, four. My point was actually quite opposite, Brooklyn. You're still here because you belong here, like the rest of us. Uh, Thanks, Nick. I appreciate of everything. All right, guys. I think that will be on this questions. I'm gonna take a little break, and I'm gonna do the Diana. So yes, she turned to her masculine. How about now? Does she deny twin flame connection? Has to accept the change? My ex-wife accept the changes. She sees things in me for it. She understand what this is. Does she is deeply in regret that she didn't treat me like I was supposed to? Uh, uh, yeah, she does. But now she's looking at the things inside of her. She has another partner. Um, she's watching over the kids and so on. But she's dealing with things that involve karma right now. So I don't want to share so much things, but that's how that is. Um, so balance and love, exactly. Thank you, Lisa. Balance and love. So we all flip. Yeah, that's exactly what that is. We all flip the energies because we were never aware of before awakening about the other side from within us, about the divine masculine or the one feminine from within us. But when we begin to unite those two together, we begin to look at it for the truth, and we become a true seekers. Now, through the true seekers, we become a twin flames, and then we see the true issues that we need to work on, and we work through the issues, through the problems, and then we're going up. Uh, Thanks, Johnny. Appreciate your message. I'm confused. A twin flame sense disconnect a few weeks ago, and I don't have questions on being TF anymore. I'm here for myself to learn as DF. I understand. Yeah. So I want to apologize and step on someone's toes, but nothing happened for no reasons. And usually, if you will looking at these things and this situation, Jenny, you understand. I talk to you quite a few often, and you know what the things are. Sometimes we hear things and trips us over, and it happens to everybody, including me. We all on this journey together. And I want to say thank you for everyone. And if there is something, I want to apologize for it. All right, guys. So I will make the daily astro gravitational report, and later on we're gonna go have the daily chat. And we're gonna talk about overcoming the fear from within. Lisa, thank you for the super chat. And if you want to talk about it, meet me in a few minutes in Facebook. I'm just going to take a quick break from this. Thanks, guys. Be love.